Hello, welcome to week 6 and week 7 of my marathon training. Steady, go on in, up. Up. Hello buddy. Look, what's that? Look. I'm still following the 18-week, 55 to 70 mile a week plan from this book. I'm aiming to run London Marathon in under 3 hours for a brilliant charity called Neuroblastoma UK. I'll put the link to their website somewhere on here. I am raising money for this charity, so there's a link to my Just Giving page, again somewhere on the page. I know what you're thinking, like, Andy, with all this amazing chat you give us when you're out on your runs, and all the information, all the banter, how have you managed to fit 2 weeks worth of runs into one video? Well, hopefully that'll become clear very soon. So this is week 6 videos anyway, straight into it. Here we go, so week 6, crikey, that's gone fast. Slightly easier week this week, it's only 50 odd miles. Starting off with an 8 mile general aerobic run with 1000 metre strides. I booked a physio appointment for Thursday because my shin is really hurting. Going to see how I go today. I might maybe not finish it even. I'm going to try, see how it goes. I'm going to also try and get more footage of when I'm running. I realised over the last couple of weeks' videos that I'd start the run talking like I am now. I'd finish it talking like I am now, and not really have any footage of the running in the middle. So I'm going to make an effort to try and get more footage as I'm going along. Right, see you in a bit. So I've made the decision to buy a heart rate monitor, which I'm wearing today for the first time. So I bought one mainly just to check that I'm not overtraining at the moment, that my pace is, so for example today, doing a general aerobic run, I'm doing about 8 minutes a mile, and my heart rate's about right at the moment, so I'm hopeful that it'll enable me to train a bit smarter. Let's see how it goes. Right then, start the, as in 7 miles, well 6.5 miles. Now I'm going to start the 10 times 100 metre strides. There we go, so it's completed the 10 100 metre strides. Right, last mile, then I'm home. So that's Monday night's run done. 8 miles with 10 100 metre strides. Can't talk for long because I'm absolutely dying for the toilet. Alright, see you tomorrow. So that was Monday's run of week 6, and that was the only run I did that week. I said in the video that I had a physio appointment. I went to the physio. She recommended that I didn't run for a few days. I'd already rested from the Tuesday till the Thursday, which is when the physio appointment was. She doesn't think it's anything serious. She recommended some stretches, as I'd said when I went for the running analysis. I think it's just tight hips and tight glutes, especially on my left side, which is causing my left calf to work overtime to bring my foot through, which is then manifesting itself in a pain in my left kind of front of my shin. So I rested for a few days and then got on with week 7. So this is week 7. Hello. So today's Tuesday. I've got a 14 mile medium long run to do. I forgot to take I didn't forget, but the GoPro battery died on me yesterday, so I didn't get any footage. I went out and did 10 miles, 5 of those at lactate threshold, which is about 6:25. I wore my heart rate monitor, which I've got on again today, and my heart rate was right in the zone it should have been for lactate threshold, so around, I think it's 80 to 90% of my max. Yes, I was really happy with that pace. I didn't push it as hard as I had done last week when I did like 6:15 threshold miles, so I think that was probably a bit too quick and I felt it for the rest of the week. So yeah, the weather's not great today. It's cloudy, it's miserable, it's raining. It's quite late, it's 4:45 in the evening. I've just had a gel. I've actually bought the gels which they give out on the London Marathon route, so Lucozade Elite gels I think they're called. So I'm trying those out just to see how I get on with them really, because there's no point in me using the SIS gels which I had been using, and then on the day I'm having to carry extras because I can't use the ones at the hydration stations. So yeah, I'm trying them out and I'll let you know how I get on. So I'm my 7 miles in. I'm going alright. So I'll take the opportunity whilst I was undercover to quickly talk to you, because I forgot to put a waterproof cover on the back of my GoPro. I don't really want it to get soaking wet and break. Yeah, but it's tipping down outside. It's really not very nice, but I'm halfway there. I'm going to keep going. I'm going pretty slow, to be honest. I'm going about 8 minutes a mile. But like a couple of weeks ago when I went to the threshold session, it really does take it out of you for the next day. So I'm just taking it easy, I'm just getting the miles in. I don't overtrain. So yeah, just keep going. So I'm 13 miles into my 14-mile run. As you'll see, I'm walking. I've got absolutely no energy. I feel dizzy. My legs don't feel like they're attached to my body. After saying that I'd learned a lot of lessons after the week a couple of Tuesdays ago, I clearly haven't. My nutrition hasn't been good today. I didn't eat anything before coming out. Haven't really drunk any water. I've had a couple of my new Lucozade gels. To be honest, they haven't helped. I don't know if I need to have water with them, but they've had no impact at all. So I'm just walking home the last mile probably. I might try and run a little bit in a minute, but at the moment I'm just trying not to pass out, to be honest. Yeah, so I'll speak to you at the end of this. What's going to be a very, very long, tired, cold, slow mile. The joys of marathon training, eh? 14 miles done. That's about all I can be bothered to say. On to tomorrow. Hello, so it's Thursday. The eagle-eyed among you will know that, or will realise that I didn't do a video yesterday, because after my horrible 14 mile on Tuesday, I then dropped the GoPro. I've just managed to fix it for tonight's run, so I'm going to start positively. I feel like I'm definitely not going to mention the fact that it's 9:30 at night, I haven't eaten, just had a 5-hour drive, I've got to get up at 3:30 in the morning, so definitely not going to mention that. I'm going to stay positive. The reason I'm getting up at 3:30 is to go to the airport to fly to Rome, so yeah, I can't complain. And I've got food waiting for me when I get in. So just smash out 11 miles tonight. Stop midway for a shave because I need to stop at my parents' house to buy my dad's beard shaver, and then finish the run clean shaven, well, as clean shaven as I go. Living life with a big ball of stew. Right, let's crack on. Just stopped for my shave. 5.5 miles in. Just going back the way I came, and still thinking about that big bowl of stew. So people that saw my week 1 training video and have been hounding me ever since, oh Andy, when are you going to get back on your favourite dual carriageway? We love that bit. Oh Andy, show us the favourite dual carriageway again. There we go, back on my favourite dual carriageway. All is good. I'm even running in the direction of really bright lights, so I keep getting blinded, so it's amazing. 11 miles done. Felt really good actually. Finished pretty fast, the last few just around marathon pace, so last 2 or 3 miles. Did it in 1 hour 20 overall. Yeah, I feel good, and I've got a shave at the same time. Welcome to Rome. I'm on my 7 mile general aerobic run with 1000 metre strides. I've just spent the last 1.5 miles trying to find somewhere that I can run that doesn't involve stopping at traffic lights every 30 seconds, and I think I found a park called Villa Borghese. That seems to be good so far. So there's my run finished. I only did 5 miles in the end because I just kept getting lost. I'm late for a meal booking now, so We go in, get a quick shower and go out for food. I've got to do 21 miles in the morning. Kind of reconsidered what I was going to do, which was try and follow the marathon route. I think now I'm just going to go and run around that park about 3 or 4 times. Right, see you in the morning. Hi, welcome to long run day in Rome. I'm currently running up to what is probably, based on other properties in Rome, is like the job centre. So 21 mile day. Don't really know where I'm going at the moment. I'm just running around a park, the same park I did yesterday's running, just to keep away from the busy streets. I might head off in a bit and try and run along the riverbank. But yeah, it's a lovely day. It's around 11 AM. It's not too warm. Yeah, it's absolutely perfect. Just running past the Roman public toilet. So the building you see behind me is actually the biggest soft play area in Rome. I'm pretty sure of that anyway. But there might be a big one, who knows. It's the local Sunday side football pitch. It's obviously off season, so it's got goals down at the minute. Not a bad location. So there's obviously the football pitch. There's a changing rooms up there. I am just going over the half marathon distance for 13.2 in about 1 hour 45. Did the first third to the first 7 miles of this run pretty slow, and upped it since. I'm going to keep on upping it now until the end. It's pretty hot, pretty tired. Yeah, not really got any niggles, which is good. Let's keep going. It's 21 miles done. Oh, such a confidence boost. So I did the first 7 miles pretty slow, sped up for the next 7, and then finished about 10% over my marathon pace. So I finished about 7:10 minute miles. Average 7:47 minute miles overall. So I did it in just under 1 hour 45. Sorry, 2 hours 45. Rome was absolutely amazing. The park, I did kind of, I don't know how many laps of the same park, that Via Borghese. But it was absolutely amazing. So I'm off now to watch Wales against Italy in the Six Nations. Might take my GoPro with me. Need to go and quickly hydrate because I might be having a few beers this afternoon. And I'm also going to just fill it all day on pizza slices and spaghetti. So definitely going to be a carb loading day. But yeah, feeling good. On to next week. So that's the end of my week 7 of training. I didn't quite make it to 68 miles because of the shorter run last night, because I had to make a table booking. So I did about 66 miles this week, which after not really running much last week, I'm really happy with. I was a bit worried after not running for 5-6 days to go straight into a 66 mile week, but no, I've done it alright. Clearly there is some life left in these legs. So how did I find week 7? It was a pretty busy week for me. I really struggled to fit the runs in, but I'm really happy that I did. Really happy to have got that 21 mile run out of the way. Anyone on my Strava will see it was a really, really boring route. It was about a 3 mile park. There wasn't a circular route that went around the park. It was a lot of crisscrossing, making decisions when I got to corners whether I was going to go left for the 10th time or go right for the 12th time. That kind of run. So it was a big mental task as well as physical one. But I got it done. Really happy to have got it done. Happy with the splits. I stuck to my plan, my timings. So really, really happy. So how is my shin now? It's still hurting. Probably not as much as it was before. I've tried to do my stretches as much as possible, once or twice a day. There were a few days where I got a bit lax, so I was only maybe doing them once a day, which is maybe why I haven't seen the improvements that the physio thought I would see. So I'm going to make an effort to carry on, make sure I'm doing the stretches at least twice a day, because I do realise they're going to help. So I was like thinking to myself, oh, it's pretty hard this. Am I going to be able to do sub 3 hours? Luckily, my mate Daley Thompson, 2-time gold medalist in decathlon, sent me this message.
You're a real stud.
Alright Daley, let's keep it to the marathon training, yeah.
You can do the marathon in under 3 hours.
Oh, nice one. Cheers, Daley. What about my training though?
Keep on training, don't train too hard.
So there you go, you've heard it from Daley Thompson. He thinks I can do it in sub 3. Anyway, so thanks a lot for everyone that's been sponsoring me. Special shout out to Kofuzi, who's a YouTuber who sponsors a random charity runner every one of his videos for every day, with either $5 or $10. He chose me this week, which was really, really nice of him. He donated $10. I'll put a link to his videos in my description for this video. Quickly, there's details there of how you can donate using text message, so texting and D50, and either £5 or £10 to 770. That'd be really appreciated. Again, thanks a lot for all that sponsor me. It is really helping with motivation to keep going and keep going. I'm fingers crossed still on for sub 3. I realise it's going to be really hard. Hopefully my shin will get better, and that will enable me to keep running, keep putting the training in. So thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you next week. There's also links here for subscribing and to previous videos.